the Niners draft history in the first 3 rounds and how it could catch up to them. Let's go through it.
Yeah, I mean, we can go year by year, or I've already got it just broken down. So I figure you can't take the players this year, right? It's way too early to make any assumption on any of them. So 17, 18, 19, 20. Out of those 13 players that have been drafted in the first round, 6 of them are not even on this team anymore. And it might be 7 if Hurd gets cut.
Ooh. Can I list them real quick? Solomon Thomas, Keller Witherspoon.
Yep.
Reuben Foster.
Yep.
Dante Pettis.
Yep. There's a couple of them in Seattle.
Oh, man.
Or one of them in Seattle, at least.
I said Akello.
Did you say Akello?
I thought I said Akello. Maybe
I don't know if you
Anyway,
said
who's the rest?
So we've got, hold please. We've got Solomon Thomas, Reuben Foster, CJ Beathard, Akello Witherspoon, Dante Pettis. We've got Jalen Hurd, most likely won't play it.
I've already edited CJ Beathard out of my brain. Like, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah. Okay. And then it's like, it's okay. So they drafted Solomon Thomas in round 1. Awful. I mean, the first three rounds in round 2017 were awful. In 2017 were awful. 2018, you go McGlinchey, Pettis, Warner. Okay.
Warner's fantastic.
1 for 3. Warner's fantastic. 2019.
1 for 4 because Moore was drafted in the 3rd round as well.
Bosa, Debo, Hurd. This was a very volatile group because all 3 guys had injury issues.
Yeah.
Hurd's dropping, and Debo and Bosa have a lot to prove this year. Could be great. It could be awful. We're going to need to see what Debo and Bosa have long term and short term.
Yep.
2020. Kinlaw
to be
determined. Ayuk looks good, and that's it.
That's it, because they went to the 5th round after that.
This year, Trey Lance looks fantastic. Aaron Banks does not. Trey Sermon looks interesting. Ambry Thomas, he has his days. So it's hard to say. I'm not going to write off Ambry Thomas just yet.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about Ambry. He holds his own in the one-on-ones, which makes me think he's got something.
Yeah.
But anytime I see him in 11-on-11, it's like, hey, he just got beat. That's when I notice him.
It's like he's not understanding.
Yeah.
He's not understanding when it's his turn to make a play.
Yeah.
And be in certain coverages. Obviously, one-on-one, he's got the skill set. He's just not understanding the defense, most likely, is what that tells me. But I guess the point is, if you're missing on half of your
it's not good.
First 3 round picks, that's not good, because those are the guys that are supposed to be your long-term starters, your all-pros in the first round, and 3rd round at the very least. These are guys that are depth pieces, part of the special teams, whatever. And when half these guys aren't even on your team anymore, you can only do that for so long before you're just not good and not relevant. You build through the draft. And the only thing that's kept them afloat, in my opinion, at this point, is hitting on some of those late round picks.
Yep.
You hit on Kittle, you hit on DJ Jones, you've hit on a few guys. If you didn't hit on those guys, you'd be in a world of trouble right now, because building through the draft is what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, good thing you drafted Trey Lance, though. It seemed like if you had drafted Mac Jones, whew.
Yes.
Anyway, that's our show. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching and for donating and for spending some time with us. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm not as tired as Jesse is, though. I can only imagine, because it's 11:15 where he is. So thank you so much for staying up so late. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you I'll be asleep at 11:15 Pacific time. Guarantee it. How is Elijah Mitchell? He's a running back in training camp. He looks good, but let's see him on Saturday.